Dev!
Did you start it? Oh no!
Dev!
And
No.
this is the story of how this is actually Dev's fault and definitely not mine.
Naomi's
Definitely
currently
not.
playing Elden Ring on my Steam.
How could you, Dev?
Oh no, you gotta break her heart, my dude.
Why would you let your woman have your Steam account?
What you could do is just gift her Elden Ring, you cheap motherfucker.
Jeez, that's like $90 in Canada money.
90 fucking
You're
Canucky
forgetting
bucks.
Canadian money is special.
Oh wow.
Canadian money.
Like add like $30 on anything, and it's basically the same the price it would be in
Fuck.
Canada money.
Okay, hold on. Because here's the thing, she just started her character, so if she just I think she has access to the game on her own Steam, just because we all have like game sharing in the house. So I think if I could
Like the
just
family share
get her to
thing.
change it up, give me a minute.
All around me.
Damn it.
Oh, don't play that music.
Now, before we started, Desert Hamster did say, remember to eat the children. And Black1917 said, Squecken, hail Archchrist, our Lord and Savior. Breed Gibbs. Also, hi Hans. Hi Dev. Hi Disco. How's Kitty?
Kitty's asleep in another room.
No.
Permanently.
Yeah, okay.
We was a bit late today because of ketchup. Ketchup is a shameful condiment.
You mean no?
And I'm pretty sure as we just established, it's actually Dev's fault.
Dev
Yeah,
too.
That's true. There are many people at fault here, all of which are not me.
Kyle,
I don't know.
there'll
I'm
be
pretty
no
sure it is
Zomboid today.
fundamentally your fault.
What was that?
There'll be no Zomboid today.
I mean, normally we don't do Zomboid on Sundays.
That's correct.
Why are you bringing it up? Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a big Zomboid day. Oh, we got the expedition.
I need to finish a video after this too. Man, I really should stop doing big videos on Mondays, because like I know I'm not gonna work during the goddamn weekend. And yet, here I am.
Yeah, blonde. Still.
You're engaging in the fallacy that many people engage in. I'll do it on the weekend. When it gets to the weekend, I'll do it later. Then it's Monday.
Yep.
Yeah. I've done this several weeks in a row now, where I'm up until like 7 in the morning going, I just need to finish.
Just a few more things, I swear.
Yeah, but you sleep at
more
the wrong
things.
times anyways.
What's that, Mr. Unemployed Woman Person thing?
What do you mean unemployed?
You're
Damn.
basically unemployed. Working for
Foreshadowing.
Sargon.
Damn.
Feel like Bart knows something I don't.
Disco's getting the boot all of a sudden out of the blue. Cruel.
Working for Sargon is basically just like having a pet.
Wow,
It
yikes,
is
cancelled.
Very much wrangling.
I'm occasionally getting paid for dragging it outdoors. You know, like, look, it's a tree. I have this picture in my head now of Sargon just urinating at a birch bush as Disco stands by with a leash.
Here's the question: does he actually like lift his leg, or does he just like stand facing the tree?
Of course, he's down on all fours, lifting his leg.
I see. You see, in this scenario, I was just imagining just walking around as a like regular person. This is just something he does.
No, that'd be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird. But him walking on all fours and doing it is just fine. Perfectly normal.
Yes.
Alright, let's get ourselves into battle. Let's get ourselves in a
We
situation we're gonna die.
can't. Dev is still beating his
fuck!
woman.
I'm like,
He's had how long? Like,
I want more
he's
combat.
had more than an hour to figure this out.
See,
Damn it.
we need.
This is why
Alright,
we're
alright,
buying.
hold on.
what
Hold on.
status I was,
So
but
the
yeah.
first thing we're gonna do here, okay? We need to get ourselves into some more test combat before more side quests, as many as possible, so I can test out all my spells. Because I still have like a couple others that need to be tested.
And by
We
a
need
couple,
to
he
roll
means
for
like
the
90%.
raiders. Hands.
Yeah, I've only tried like 2 of the new spells. One of them almost killed hands, and the other one was pretty nice.
Well, oh, right. I was gonna say,
Well,
last
it was
session
nice
like,
until
no,
everything started
appreciate
attacking me. We're only gonna use the blood spit spell, by the way, when there's like it's particularly dangerous hands. So if there's something seriously bad, because that spell is going to get everyone's attention. Its aggro is massive.
It's also going to cause the GM to increase their magic resistance.
Yes, so I'll use it very sparingly for balance sake and for the whole fact that I'm going to be attacked by everything on the map.
Let me just open up. little PDF to make sure I'm remembering the right thing to roll.
I mean, this is one of those commonalities where in D&D you can be like, hold on, GM, they shouldn't be targeting me. I don't look like a wizard. And they dress up specifically to not look like a wizard. In case of Kyle, they're targeting literally his skin color.
Oh, he's white. Get him.
Literally. And there's no hiding.
That's
We
true.
We could shave him.
Not in a million years.
Okay, back. It's all set.
Good.
There we are.
I'm in the game now. I'm logging in.
Well, let's wait till you get properly logged in.
Dev, you're an hour and 15 minutes late, for goodness sake.
Come on, Dev, load faster.
It's not my fault.
Dev!
I was here before.
You had
Then
time
why
to
didn't
load
you
in.
Figure out.
You had time to
not
load
be
in.
the game then.
I asked Arch to turn on the server early so I could spend a little bit more of my XP, which I did do. Look at my
Yeah,
stats.
I'm loading the game, sorry. But
My
that
stats
did
are
actually
above
happen.
50 in
Dev
some
has
regard.
no excuse.
Oh, one of your stats is finally above 50?
3, actually. 4. The other one...
4 of my stats are
Ballistic
above
skill is
50.
still at level... Ballistic skill is still 19. I don't think that
I
one's
don't
going
think
up.
I'm ever going to raise my ballistic skill because I just
Me
don't ever see
neither.
Gnarl doing ranged combat.
That's gonna stay right where it
My
is.
ballistic skill is at 61. I probably could put more in it, actually. Maybe you should.
I did. I think like my weapon skill is 72.
Let me see.
Look at these skills, chat. I'm just testing.
I am
Okay, we're not
in
playing right
the
now.
game,
Testing.
and in my character, we're good.
I still failed. I still failed again. No.
Last
I got
episode,
spent.
the foolish party was made to clear out a bunch of stone trolls on the behest of a corrupt tavern manager.
It's true.
You fools.
Oh no. Turns out
I
the
remember
trolls were
minor
good.
Restart.
explosion happened.
Have you rolled for our ships yet?
I
Oh,
did.
good
It was-
good call.
I called that like 5 minutes ago.
Woman, zip it.
That's why
Which I-
Hans did it.
Which
Oh.
I
Did he do
promptly
it?
did.
Yeah, he did do it.
You did it?
Yeah, Dev, you
Oh.
confused
Do the
me.
rolls in the
Dev
chat
did
log.
it.
Well, sorry, but I was currently fixing
Sorry.
Elden Ring.
Well, that's your problem.
Yeah.
You weren't prepared for the session an
Yeah.
hour after the usual start time.
Yeah.
Dev, if you were here, you could have rolled those, and you could have rolled above average.
True. Dog pile Dev.
All right, I gotta fix something else. I'll be back in like half an hour. BRB.
You little whore.
Righter.
You're not fooling me.
All right, so what's up? I'm ready.
You have returned to the inn, or at the very least, you're on the way back to the inn after having carried out your glorious pests control.
I have a vague memory of someone getting stomped real bad during that fight. Are we all in good shape?
I got fucked pretty bad, but we
I was gonna
rested.
say, looking at my wounds, I'm fine. I also seem to remember your character doing a dumb and decided to eat troll meat. How'd that turn out?
I think
That
was
reminds
a
me.
joke.
Roll toughness, Kyle. Dev. Person whose name is Dev.
Wait, didn't Dev
Why am I
digest
rolling
it?
toughness?
Wait, no, didn't he succeed?
No.
Didn't you throw it up, Dev? What
I
happened?
don't think. No, he didn't throw it up.
Dev, you
I know,
idiot!
it's a
Throw it
joke.
up!
That
Throw
was,
it
that
up!
was just a joke.
Your tummy's gonna explode.
Looks at the GM, it's just a prank, bro.
Inflation porn. No.
Okay, Arch, what do I actually have to do here to get out of this predicament?
Uh,
Roll
Did it
toughness.
back up again?
throw it up.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
How do I throw it up?
No, okay,
Gag
so Dev,
reflex.
you're not gonna like my solution, but I have a solution.
Okay.
So, Kibbs, you know that demon spit, right?
Oh
We
no.
need Dev to open up real wide.
All right, Dev, we're gonna make out.
Is that actually gonna work?
No, that would do so much damage to you if I did that. You'd probably die.
Look, I never said it was an ideal solution. I just said it was a solution.
I mean, it probably will kill the thing growing in you, but it'll probably
it would probably
also
burn the troll meat,
kill
yes.
you.
Which is what I was thinking of. You know, just
We're gonna
minor side
swap
effects.
spit, Dev. There we go.
Okay. All right. So, Arch, what do you want? Do you actually want me to roll toughness?
Not if you're gonna, throw it up. Then you're fine.
Put 2 fingers back your
Okay.
throat, gag, reflex, and throw it up.
Do I need to do a skill check to throw it up, or can I just do it?
Oh, come on.
I don't think there is a skill check in the video game to throw things up.
Yeah, just
I mean, we're Skaven. I have faith in our ability to like chuck things up.
All right, then I will indeed throw it up.
no, brush it off. We can still sell it.
Actually, wait. I'll go to the guy who said he wanted some meat, and I'll throw it up right in front of him. And here it is.
Keep in mind that's a reasonable distance away, and you'll be making toughness tests the entire way.
Yeah, you want to do it now.
Really painful.
Oh wait, yeah, we're not back at the tavern yet. Hold on.
All right,
There,
if I have to
put my
do it
wounds
now, I'll
back
do it
on.
now. All right, done. Bleh.
I knew I was a bit hasty
You
there.
may now return to the tavern with your troll meat.
We killed like 3 trolls, didn't we?
We did.
Yes.
We're
Yeah,
also
but
gonna
Kyle
have to
ruined most of them.
be quiet. You. We're
One
gonna...
of them was not usable.
He
Yeah, that's right.
completely eviscerated one, and then the third troll was like, "That's fucked up," and honestly, a bit unfair.
beat the shit out of me. Which, speaking of, I will need to rest up here because I had 15 wounds before the start. I forgot that we didn't heal, so I added them back.
Well, the innkeeper sees you coming. There's a slight expression of surprise on his face to begin with. Like, oh, alive. Well, then he quickly switches back over to a smiling salesman-like pitch. And welcome back, brave Skaven. Did you complete your mission?
Yes.
Completed, and then some. If memory serves, you requested one not be killed with fire. Yes. We did
Yes,
that as
yes.
well.
Your reputation as wolf rat slayer is justly deserved.
Troll Slayer now.
Wait, hold on.
Look at my unironically. Look at my title.
I know.
I already added that.
Look at. Be quiet, you little whore. God. Okay, so this isn't Felix and Gotrek, right? But it's close. It's the Skaven equivalent.
Okay, first you're gonna need me. You're gonna need a few things if you want to actually get that dream to become true.
You're Rat Trek, okay? That's your nickname.
Rat Gnarl. Although I will say this, in terms of comparison, your ineptitude does match his, so we're on track.
Your ineptitude.
Not
What's
yours.
oh. Hey, Felix isn't inept. He's just different.
Felix has a romance arc.
Oh
And then
no!
his
Don't remind me.
wife gets bitten by a vampire.
That was.
And also, I wasn't
the
referring to
romance
them. I
arc.
was referring to the Skaven and his rat ogre bodyguard.
If you ever read Felix and Gotrek chat, just as soon as it gets the romance, just page through it. You're not missing anything. Just skip that.
There is a bit of cuckolding in there, though.
Oh, with the I forget the guy's name. The fire wizard.
The wizard, yes.
Yeah, there's a. Oh no! You reminded me. There's a love triangle in that. I hated that. Oh fuck. That
Are you
was
saying
cringe.
Felix's love interest had a hots the fire wizard?
Felix and Gotrek is an amazing book series for Warhammer Fantasy. Amazing, okay? But I do need to say that whole sequence, page through it. Just skip it, skim it. Don't, no.
Poor Kyle.
I hated that section. Even when I was in middle school reading it, that was the most annoying thing ever.
Just shame him. Just shame him. Poor Kyle. He deserves it. Now, the innkeeper will give you your reward, and as agreed upon, he'll let you stay for free of charge for a small period.
Okay. How many days or how many points of wounds do we heal per day?
I mean, from what I remember, Art said this is a relatively nice establishment by Skaven standards.
Yep. Which,
Yes.
well, I was asking how many wounds it is worth.
Well, the innkeeper goes on. We'll pay you your reward, yes. He hands you the little pouch of gold coins and goes, and as agreed upon, you will be allowed to stay at inn for 3 days. Yes?
How many wounds per day out of character before we move forward with this? I need this knowledge.
3.
3 per day. 3 times, 3.
Well, it's that's 3 including the minimum 1 per day, or is that 3 in addition to?
In addition to. It's
So-
3 total.
3 times 4.
Effectively, it's the same as if we were resting on the boat.
You mean 4 days, Squeak? That's how many. After all, fighting those trolls, I pulled a muscle or two. Squeak.
He looks at you. Your weakness is evident.
I'm old. Leans on Kane heavily.
Infirm, maybe. Old, not so much.
No, be quiet.
A little smile spreads on his ratty lips. 4 days, then.
We did get you the troll meat as requested.
He will even give you food.
I mean, considering we
Out of
gave
curiosity,
him
is a troll.
meat that regrows.
Oh no, he's not going to give you that. That's for valuable customers.
Valuable.
Damn.
The meat has no value. Well, it has value in the sense that it regrows.
In the Skaven society, I'd imagine that actually would be quite valuable. Because,
Hmm.
you know, Skaven eat a lot.
Is there anything in particular you want to do here, or just want to spend time?
While he's recovering, I want to read him bad poetry.
Certainly welcome to do so.
Besides the bad fucking poetry, I guess we'll gossip with any of the people that come in, and see if there are any stories we nope. Maybe
brain hurts
somebody
from
else
poetry.
wishes to
You
just
see, Gnarl
listen.
views this as
I
cosmic
mean,
justice.
I can try. I have
Yeah.
gossip.
One of you will
Gnarl views
succeed.
this as cosmic justice for what you did to him at the other stop. You know the one.
Gossip.
Karsnik's memory is frail in his old age. God damn it. Gnarls are less open this
Person's just
regard.
listening to the door, just like it not make any sound.
Maybe the establishment just has no business. Like, it's entirely possible.
No, hold on. I need to figure out actually how bad the poetry he would be reading. What would be the skill check for that, Arch?
Poetry.
Something. Intelligence.
Oof.
Fucking waste. God damn it.
Some good poetry.
Yes.
I'm quite moved. Or, sorry, Karsnik is quite moved by this.
I was hoping that'd be like a 99. The one time I wanted a bad roll, god damn it.
I also want to point out now, before we continue, that the mighty glass ceiling of the left has reared up and crushed another woman beneath it, as Marie Le Pen lost the presidential elections in France.
Okay, I was a little confused when you brought up glass and woman. I was like, what?
The bulletproof glass of the left has held out another impudent woman from attaining office.
I love the fact that
Misogynist.
it was trending on Twitter earlier that, like, they're not just like they're not celebrating that they won. They're angry that, like, at the percent that voted against them. They're like, fascists! We should be concerned. What are we gonna do about these people?
The
who
thing is, she
voted
had her
for-"
woman card
Like,
revoked from her because she thinks wrong.
The French cannot
That
be
is
saved.
correct.
That's all we learned today.
Her woman card has been most thoroughly revoked. But such is life. I mean, from my position, it was a win-win. Either my preferred candidate wins, or another woman is cuckheld from office. Either way, win-win.
Damn. Barch
I guess we'll
Soggenist.
just have to amend
Now-
with the fact that Naro is reading apparently better than he thought poetry, or maybe it does. It's actually worse
Yeah,
than he expected.
we didn't. Yeah, what kind of poetry? Come on, Arch. What's happening here? Like, this is gonna be stupid, no matter how you slice it.
No. Simple as.
You just hands. You've been denied.
That's fine. We all
You
know
can't
that
read.
We all know that Karsnicket had to suffer it.
That's true. Theoretically, Gnarl probably can't read.
He actually can't, so he's just reciting shit that he thinks is poetry.
Oh no! But you're doing
There
it
you
pretty
go.
convincingly.
The first day passes. You don't pick up anything particularly interesting in the rumor mill market. Would you like to eat the food?
Sniff the food. Before the food's gonna be suspicious. Testing must be done. Idea. All right,
What's a
conjure.
sausage?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll conjure back
I will
sausage.
point out that no, hold on. I will point out if you give this food to Sausage, he will view the entire plate as his.
No, I'll cut him a piece. I'm thinking ahead here. I'll carefully, preemptively cut him a piece, and then of course give him a little bit of cheese with it to, give it the allure, and then I'll conjure him in my palm and hand him food.
Okay. Sausage appears in your hands, and he is handed a piece of your dinner with a piece of cheese.
Yep.
At first, he reaches for the food, like, oh my god, food. Then he's also given the cheese, at which point you can see a minuscule eyebrow begin to raise slowly on his little furrowed head.
It's like, wait a minute. Why am I getting a meal and a meal?
For your services, bravely traversing and treading that terrible water. Weak.
A memory flashes vividly in Sausage's head of being tossed off something.
Well, it was more like
Followed by a loud
punted, but
splash.
yes.
Suspicion grows more strident in his tiny little rat brain. He looks at you with a rather quizzical expression, as if to... he doesn't want to doubt you, and yet he looks at his food once more. Then he looks at the rest of the people around the table, seeing if he can verify this claim.
Naro, for one, I don't think would be as suspicious of the food. Plus, he has a reasonable toughness, so even if it was a little bit bad, his toughness will probably carry him through.
Wait a second.
Can I sniff mine and use I guess it would be my potion, was it apothecary, to see if it's poisoned?
You can use apothecary, yeah.
People
This is
using the
something I
skills
looked
they've
up.
accrued throughout the campaign. My god.
This is
What a
something
time
I've
to be
looked
alive.
up as
I know, right?
well. I can use cooking to do the same thing.
So
will
do I
also
detect
sniff.
anything?
I will sniff.
The thing is, if you're using the cooking skill, I imagine that actually involves tasting it to a certain degree.
Yeah, but
I
it's
had to.
like you taste the bad poison on it,
The
You
description
still have
says
to
sniff.
taste it.
I can smell it.
Okay.
Well,
you
I
can smell
passed
it.
mine anyway.
Yeah.
I failed mine.
Well, what
All
Disco
right.
find?
Okay, so this whole thing begins. Sausage sees everyone else testing their food.
Like I said,
His
Naro's
suspicion
not
levels
testing,
are
he's just eating.
rising.
No, it's just eating his.
Gnarl is eating his food. Disco is pulling out fucking apothecary's tools, boiling it in a little vial, going. Even Dev is sniffing it.
Which is most peculiar considering, he would just eat raw troll, but this.
Yes, Sausage has seen him ingest raw, unprepared troll before. If anything, this just raises the suspicion levels. Now, Disco does not notice anything particularly untowards about the food. Nor does Dev, so. It's that. However, as all of this is happening, you can hear the sound, Kyle, of Sausage's little neck craning around as he locks eyes with you.
Karsnicket will reveal a gentle smile, revealing his little teeth.
Not necessarily reassuring. But okay.
Skaven don't smile when they're showing affection.
No, that's the point.
Lift the eye patch and go wink at him.
All right. Sausage very carefully grabs the cheese out of your hands. And then, with the speed of a starving rat, he drops the food and goes screeching out of the room at full speed. It appears you have a revolt on your hands.
He's rebelling. Karsnicket says he's reached that phase of rebellious.
Multiple deaths, probably not hope.
Grow up so fast they do.
So I don't find anything wrong with the food. With that
No,
roll.
the food seems to be the perfectly fine, if uninspired, grub.
Alright, well, I'll eat my food then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If we die from it, it's going to be more ineptitude rather than intentional poison.
Yeah, we just
Yes.
die from parasites in it.
All right. The second day arrives. If you wish to hear for more gossip, you can roll gossip as usual.
I'll try again.
Give it a roll.
It did even worse.
Jesus.
Disco is deep in conversation with the actual door itself. Anyone else want to try anything?
More terrible poetry.
That's what he is doing. Okay.
Look,
Good.
you fuckers made fun of Naro when he was resting after he saved all your asses. He deserves this.
On the second day, things are beginning to pick up a little bit in the tavern. Like, you see some people are beginning to arrive again as word spreads pretty quickly in the Under Empire when a new path opens up. So there's quite a few more people, and the tavern owner is able to ply them with his new troll meat dish, which is apparently quite the success. He's offering it up as limited rations as well, since they'll last for much longer, and they'll even regrow a bit on the road. You're presented with food again. Would you like to eat the food?
Will we be paranoid every single time? Will we accept the generosity of this food? Only to be poisoned
every single time.
later.
Naro ate the food the first day. He'll eat the food the next.
I mean, yeah, rolling doesn't cost anything, so might as well.
It's true.
Might as well.
Until you find out it does. Critically fails.
I will roll for the second food then as well.
All right.
Nice.
Right. Dev has a nice, long, hard sniff at the food yet again, and nothing seems to be wrong this time either.
Great.
The only thing that seems to happen is the slightly hurt expression of the inn owner behind his counter.
He's constantly doubted.
It's the third day. The tavern is now quite bustling. Actually, there's a bunch of customers coming in and out, as the route has been opened up fully, and travel and trade is flowing in both directions.
Huzzah.
Any
We need
further
4
gossip
days, right?
lists?
Shall try again.
Yep. That's pretty
Hey.
good.
Hmm.
Better
I
than
think for the
Thanks,
third day,
Disco.
Naro-
I gets talking to the door today.
No, it's because he has to sit and suffer.
No,
gnarls,
it's not because of that.
Not-
I saw her talk to the door and I'm like, there must be some The door must
2
be
days in a
magical.
row.
On the third day, I think Nara will switch away from poetry. Now I'll start telling bad stories.
Actually,
It's a good story.
Pretty good, everything considered.
Quite riveting.
There just so happens to be like a white rat in his stories that is always the butt of the joke.
He's telling a story about the Lord of the Rat and the Fellowship of the Rat right now.
The thieving halflings that took his cheese.
Pretty much.
Right. Disco is striking up a conversation casually yet steeringly to gain as much information as possible. Karsnicket decides to intervene in this process by bumbling in and going like, "So, cheese, huh?
Eyebrows.
How about that local rat sports team?
Nice weather we're having, yes. Underground.
Karsnicket does his very best to sabotage Disco's attempts, but it's not quite good enough, and Disco, despite Karsnicket's best efforts, still manages to acquire some useful intelligence.
Which is...
Well, firstly, that Karsnicket is of the opinion that this was clearly his intelligence. Obviously.
Karsnicket doesn't have any of
That's a
that.
very ratty thing.
Karsnicket helped.
It's within his character to think that he not only led the conversation, but controlled it.
Karsnicket thinks there is hardly any limit to the level of sophistication that he displayed whilst bumbling on about the weather.
I'm sit there like, sorry for friend. He kind of retarded.
Just a pinch. All right. The situation at your destination seems to have been gotten slowly but surely more and more interesting, as rumors have emerged that not only is the base under siege, but the dwarven prince, Ulthar Stonehammer, is the one leading the siege efforts at the head of a massive dwarven army.
Disco types vigorously.
The dwarven prince who?
Ulthar Stonehammer.
Ulthar Stonehammer. Do we know anything about
Indeed.
this?
Yes, you do actually.
Okay.
He's a big enough deal even if you don't know history. You at least heard of him.
I mean, there's always the possibility.
Well, you've actually heard of him because you have a previous piece of gossip suggesting that the dwarven clans have been moving in the area. So
I
you
do
know
know
that Ulthar Stonehammer was a descendant of the guy who used to be in charge of the Karak and who lost it.
He's trying to reclaim his hold.
I get
Yes. Ulthar has been waging a de facto guerrilla war against the orcs in the area for quite some time now, for many hundreds of years, in fact. But apparently, he's managed to get himself quite a lot of backing from the main dwarven holds to the point where he's managed to mobilize himself an army.
A serious threat.
Indeed. Indubitably, in fact.
Indubitably. Just monocle.
The food is served yet again. What do you want to do about it?
Eat it.
Eat it. One of these times it's gonna get his hands. I just know it.
It's gonna get one of us, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be the one who's been insulting the food the entire time.
True.
Kyle dies. I'm like, why? Hated my cooking.
Hated my cooking.
Tasted fine to me.
Oh.
It's almost cruel. Only almost, though. All right. Nobody succumbs from any ill effects today either, and you're on your 4th and final day of your free stay. Any final actions you wish to take before you leave the comfort of this lovely little inn?
Might as well gossip one more time. You never know. Might find a little bit of information. Eh. No one else? Okay. I was gonna say.
All
At
right.
this point, you're down to the final, so I can't really justify having you sit in bed and just being regaled with terrible poetry or stories, jokes.
One degree for Karsnicket. So you also here, now that you know about who you're asking, you've been asking about specifically Stonehammer and trying to get a little bit more information about what's going on there. So the story, as regaled to you by the many drunken Skaven individuals of dubious trustworthiness, is that he took over the claim to the hold after his father died. Died of shame, in fact, as the dwarves would put it, and shaved his beard.
Ah. Took the Slayer's Oath then.
Ulfa has since been waging a campaign to try and reclaim it, but without a hold, he has also forsworn his title, you see. So he's not even theoretically a dwarven prince, really. Until he has reclaimed the Karak, he will not claim its crown. That was his vow. A bit of a shooting oneself in the foot scenario there, but, oh well, very honourable, if nothing else.
He's just doing it for show, says Karsnicket.
He has, however, spent the last few centuries or so in the Empire, where he has garnered himself quite the following. In fact, the rat are regaling you of the tales of the Dragon Company, which is his specialized group of imperial dwarves, which have been apparently seen outside the walls as well. A very interesting bunch of little dwarves, as they use heavy armor, like plate armor, massive shields, and swords, rather than the characteristic axes of the dwarves. They also have quite a love for crossbows and gunpowder weaponry.
It's not a surprise coming from dwarves.
They're apparently tough cookies. That is literally the word it's used. Like, tough cookie.
Tough cookie. Well, these tough cookies are gonna have to be crumbled, so to speak.
One Skaven goes, enormous magic resistance, yes.
Yes. Figures. As Karsnicket thinks to himself.
Remarkable, really.
If there's a battle, I will not be fighting those things. Got it.
The final meal arrives. What would you like to do about it?
Everyone's silent. It's like that fucking Clint Eastwood movie, you know, where they're looking at each other. Sweating.
Gnarl will do what he has done previously and eat it.
I will eat it as well.
Gnarl is such a good customer.
May as well eat it.
Archer's plan might have
All right.
succeeded.
With the final meal consumed, you retreat to your quarters for the night.
He's very descriptive about the fact that we're going back to our quarters tonight, guys.
No, if he was going to be hyper descriptive, it's like, you're going back to your rooms for the final evening. What part of the door do you put your hand on?
No, see.
How do you choose to open the door?
He said our final night. We're dead. We got poisoned. All right, guys, good campaign.
No.
See you next one.
You got poisoned.
He said you as in all of us. You're not getting
That
out
was
of
a good
this.
customer.
Yeah, a good dead customer.
Kind is eager to spread the potential misery, I see.
We're all
I've done
poisoned.
good in the eyes of the horned rat. Can you say the same?
Dies from poisoning.
Now, indeed, Kyle and Gnarl and everyone, do roll your toughness tests.
I knew it! I knew it!
Like I said, Gnarl's toughness will carry him through.
Oh no. Good thing I leveled up that.
I'm gonna poop all over the walls.
Yeah, it turns
Not
out that
near
you
my
intentional
wall, you
poisoning. It's
don't.
just the quality of the cooking has become shit. We'll see though.
And Dev as well, you fatso.
Bum. There we go.
There you go, yes. Okay. Let's see. Gnarl passes with flying colors. 5 degrees of success.
Oh, that was a good meal.
I can put more poison in his food from now on without any ill effects. Good. Scrazzle and Karsnicket are slightly less tough, slightly less manly, one might say. And Dev also has himself a success. Tough little Dev.
To be fair, I think Dev and I have the highest toughness out of the entire party.
All right. You awake the next day. You don't seem to be dead. That's good.
We'll see what his expression is on the tavern, guys, we leave. Like, God damn it. The disappointment. Then we'll know. Then when we come back through here, we're burning the tavern down. Bastard.
Well, as you leave, the tavern owner looks quite pleased. Good. Good night's rest, I'm sure. Sniggers to himself slightly.
Yep.
Very grateful for aid in getting rid of trolls. Most worthwhile. Yes. Come back around when on your return trip, if is one. And we will have rooms available for you again at a good, friendly discount. Yes. Yeah, bids you farewell, smiling happily and beautifully, beatifically even.
As we leave the building, Nar wonders to himself, should we burn down the tavern when we get back?
I don't know what you're talking about. As far as Gnarl was concerned, that was a great last meal. In fact, with that level of success, I wonder if Gnarl even registered if there was any poison in there.
Probably not. The only experience that Karsnicket and Disco have is that you've had a particularly heavy night's sleep. Like, you were out like fucking candles.
I had a degree of success. Same level as Dev.
Did you? You
Yeah.
lying whore.
1 degree.
No, it says 58, and he got is his target number, and he got 43.
True.
Arch, put your
Oh,
glasses
okay.
on. He's like, okay.
It's fine. Kyle failed anyways because...
I was wondering why you said I failed. You little cheeky git.
We should have peeped up, shouldn't you, then?
I was waiting. I was gonna peep up as soon as there was negative
Oh.
effects.
Hold on. If you guys had a deep night's sleep, I wonder if it wasn't poison, if it was just sleeping medicines, you could steal stuff from us.
I mean, if you feel so, you can check our stuff to see if anything was stolen.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Is anything stolen?
Well, roll perception.
Let's see.
All of us, I guess.
As Deb pipes up, maybe we should check our pockets.
All right, we're pretty keen, guys. Yeah, damn.
When it comes to money, they're like, oh my gee, yeah.
No,
We're
hold on.
checking our pocket, checking each other's pockets.
As soon as
Good accounting.
They might have potentially taken a copper. It's like, Jew-rat engaged.
Durat mode activate.
And Jesus, you've marked every single goddamn coin in your inventory, huh?
That was Gnarl.
It's a bit much, seems it, but very well.
Some say too
Indeed.
much. I say not enough.
Rattata's purse has grown a pinch lighter since last time, as there are 3 gold coins missing.
Hmm.
Wait, if only I got drugged, then how did the rest not notice?
Yeah, wouldn't we have gotten a perception check? Bart, did you goof this?
If anything, it should be on the person who failed.
All right. No, excuse me. I'm messing up the names here.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
So you meant to say Scrazzle.
Yes, I meant to say Scrazzle.
But now we've got to
yes,
go back
yes,
anyways.
No. Yes. No, Jesus Christ. Yes.
Oh my god. Help me.
Our time today, okay? It's fine.
Art,
I just finished writing for 3 hours. I'm a little bit it's fine.
Names are
Okay, so my coin purse is 3 gold lighter.
Yes.
I'm going to take
gold,
my
we're turning around, we're going back.
Yeah, we're all
Jezreel
going back.
out. And
Silver, I would have been
marching
annoyed.
back into
Copper,
the tavern.
We will
Copper, I could have tolerated.
before we go back in, we will be obviously I think we all deserve reparations, right? We all agree. Looks at all the rats.
We all deserve 3 gold coins each.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
3 gold each. Greedy sluts is what we call people like you in England. The English dictionary. All right, you want to turn around?
Yep.
Okay, the door is mysteriously locked.
Looked and all. Would you mind?
After you.
I take it you are going to gently knock on the door.
I think the door is gone.
Gently by storm vermin standards.
A left tap. All right. Gnarl breaks open the door. With a loud crash, you come into a dining room as everyone is staring at the broken door now. There's a bunch of people eating breakfast. You're like, what? Why?
Did they not notice he was locking them in?
No, apparently not.
Where tavern keeper? Thief he be.
Tavern keeper comes out from behind the desk, aghast. Like, what are you doing, savage barbarians?
I'm gonna point my Jezreel at him.
We checked our
squeaks in
pockets.
concern.
We noticed 3 gold missing. Yes.
3 gold missing. He, the tavern keeper, now having a gun aimed at him, reacts, predictably. Shock and outrage. Like, I'm being robbed! How dare you in my own establishment? I've fed you, looked after you, for 4 long days.
And after which, you took. Unless you're saying one of your other fine patrons took from us. Is that what you're saying?
What cruel accusations. Such base accusations. And have
Maybe
you
if
evidence of your ludicrous claims?
Our lighter pockets is yes. Maybe I come over and shake you, and see if 3 gold coins fall out. Yes.
Gnarl. That was pathetic by your standards. What the hell?
It is
What the hell, no.
but, look, it is as high as we all agreed. It's like, look, if that's any higher, I can't fail.
That's true. All right. You make a pretty decent attempt at intimidation, but the tavern owner does not seem necessarily quite so intimidated just yet. He takes a step back, placing his little furrowed paw on his on his chest and going like, "Ah, violence! Ah, I am being threatened."
We can change the arrangements if you want. Make it change from threats to actual.
Can kill, and
Oh.
take from corpse.
One of
I
the
also have-
other. Okay, go ahead, Beth.
I also have intimidation if you want me to try out too.
If you want to, it's just Naro's pretty good at this.
Yeah, I'm not nearly as good as you, but maybe I'll roll lucky. Okay.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna not break eye contact with him. I'll walk
Just
over
whiffed
to
up your war pick. Just whiffed up your war pick.
Well, I already
Nope.
have the Jezil pointed in his direction.
I'll walk over to like the nearest like plate and just pick it up and drop it until it just breaks. Just very casual. We're extorting you now.
We're not extorting him. We're getting our money back.
Well, I don't
True.
mind extorting him now. I don't give a fuck.
Stole.
That's a sexually bad drop.
Drops it on
Yes.
your foot.
I'm just gonna have to shoot him.
It comes across as less intimidation and more accident, really.
So, why you do that?
It's like just
It's
everyone
supposed,
does it.
supposed to be shakedown down.
Okay. Another rat comes over. This one is armed. He's got himself a shield. He's got himself a little sword. He looks like an actual like guard. There's also a mark on his tunic showing that he's from the local clan that
I was about
controls
to
the area. He goes, "What seems to be the problem here, Tavern Master? You being extorted by ruffians?" Very superior. Behind him stands like another 15 of his bully boys.
Funny thing is, I think I could take them.
Possibly. The tavern master, of course, immediately was like, "Yes, poor innocent me, under
Innocent?
attack."
No. You took
Thief,
from us.
thief.
We take back.
The guard is sidling up to you, trying to stare you down, trying to be intimidating himself too.
He can try.
Like, "Listen here, ruffians. You come in here, kick down door of honorable patron master, claiming you've been robbed. Do you have any evidence of this robbery?"
Our lighter pockets is.
He shrugs at you insultingly, as he's smiling all the time too, this enormous shit-eating grin whilst he's doing it. "Lighter pockets. Who could know what beggars like you might have before or after a visit? Hardly evidence."
I'm pausing because I'm wondering if that's actually going to piss Gnarl enough off to actually threaten him directly.
Methinks you would make fine Skaven slave. Well, Willie?
That wasn't for anything particular. That was just to see if Gnarl would actually, have enough self-control. All right, then. I guess this is where we're going.
Kill him.
Call us ruffians. You barely earn your station, pathetic runt. Maybe I should take my gold from you.
Technically, was my gold.
That's a good addition there.
Disco's gold. Suddenly Gnarl's gold. Well, somebody's getting robbed today, that's for sure. That's kind of beautiful. All right. It's a pretty good intimidation roll as well. But that's even better. Not only doesn't he seem intimidated, like he stares you right the fuck down. Like he's he's running into this daily, it seems. That is a critical success right there. Like, I've heard your reputation, Wolf Slayer. You try to intimidate Mimi? Ah, we fight wolf rat every day, you weakling scum.
Would that be enough to make him angry enough to push this further? Yes, it will. Then try. See what happens. See how you match up to lowly Wolfrat. I bet you wouldn't last as long.
All right. He turns slightly away and spits on the floor and was like, Sergeant, Lieutenant, Major, sir, go find reinforcements. We have thieves to arrest. One of the
Try it.
little runts of the pack begin looking around for an exit.
All right. Should
You
we?
tried
Shoot
to
him!
run.
Shoot him! Before he leaves, shoot him.
Should I strike him with lightning?
Wait, no, hold on. Let me check. I need to
Yeah.
check my talent specifically. Where is it?
I'll get
Not
my spell
menacing,
book
not
out.
Lightning. Where are you? Street Fighter. There you are. Because right now I'm assuming distant. No, would it be fair to say we have our? I know Disco and Dev have their weapons out.
I mean, my weapon's still pointed to.
I mean,
the
that's what I'm
tavern
saying.
my
key.
weapon
we
is
have a-
just being here. All right. I think we'll turn that. We need to set an example.
Well, that's what I'm doing, and
so-
basically,
What I'll do is
I
I'll
mean, I
just
probably-
I'll warp lightning the little rat that's gonna try to run away.
I was just gonna beat the shit out of this guy in front of me in with fisticuffs.
The
Yeah,
thing
you
is,
don't wanna
these
stop the guy who's
rats
gonna get
have
irritated.
insulted us, and we need to set an example that we're not to be messed with. I think it's time to zap. Because they have stolen from us. They're proven to be hostile.
True.
Sure.
What do you mean us?
Crispy? Listen,
Yeah.
Those from Mimi.
Stop.
your gold is
Fucking
mine. All right.
All right, so I guess order of operations. I would be going first then for trying to beat the shit out of the sergeant.
I'm zapping him.
I thought you said you were zapping the guy trying to run.
Oh yeah,
to,
yeah. The zap. I'll zap the guy
I'm
trying
beating
to
the
run.
shit out of this. Yeah, I'm trying to beat the shit out of the guy standing.
Okay,
in
so
place.
you go first. Okay, I won't roll those dice then. Not yet.
And then just to make sure, yeah, plus 10 to actually hitting with unarmored.
If there are no survivors, then we do not have to worry.
All right.
Because
Weapon skill.
all they had to
plus
do was give us
10.
our gold back, but this cannot be allowed.
Or just treat the party with the proper respect. But they didn't.
Take the skull of the innkeeper. He's a traitor. Chat's right. He did betray us. Oh, Disco, we have your skull.
We just need to extract it.
We just need to lop his head off.
Silly. I haven't said he's a traitor yet.
He betrayed the party. We trusted him.
As
has
far
no
as
allegiance to the party.
we're concerned, he's a
Yep.
traitor.
Because we ate his food. Towards the end, we trusted him, and he backstabbed us. That makes him a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
I would say for this, Snarl is, like I said, just using fisticuffs. He's not using his Storm Vermin Halberd.
Why the
knock
decision?
him out?
Because in the thing for street fighting, it's like, well, you're doing a unarmored attack and unarmored damage, so it's like, well, is he doing anything or?
He is. You try to punch him. The Skaven sergeant in front of you reacts with remarkable speed. Again, he probably has. This is a dance he has done before, and he manages to sway away from your punch just in time.
All right, so he dodged. That's fine.
The situation is getting tense. as the rest of the group are beginning to reach for their weapons, like putting their hands on them. And no weapons are drawn yet, but he's clearly a little bit on edge right now, as the tavern keeper starts screeching, "Assaulting guards! Assaulting guards!"
Assaulting guards because of your theft. Now then. Did say Nara would continue. There's with the +10 again.
Okay. That is a hit. So let's see now then.
Courtesy of Street Fighter, I do get a +1 to damage. Slash roll. 1d10. And because it's unarmored, that's going to be what exactly for damage?
Unarmed. I think it's improvised, which is -4.
-4. And that's just on top of all my other stuff, so I would still get my would I get my strength bonus to this as well?
Yes, you do get your strength bonus.
Alright.
And images.
Images. Oh, okay. Probably not those officers.
All right, I am sharing a image now, Tavern. You should see it soon.
I see it pop up.
Everything is dark.
My God.
That's intentional.
Time to open up the map. Oh my gosh. Officials. Oops,
It's
wrong button.
supposed to
But
be
it-
black.
It's not dark though. We know it's not dark. We already there.
We're ready for battle. Oh, the Guile theme starts playing.
I mean, we are fist, or at least Gnarl is fist fighting. That said, though, if the guard is dumb enough to pull out his weapon,
Oh, right. Bip, 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 bip. Bip, bip. Patience. Kyle, make noises.
Just go back to
he's
this.
like, I didn't know parts
There you
would
go.
escalate to fighting with guards.
I mean, to be fair,
Unexpected.
I expected we'd rough him up, but I didn't think there'd be Bertle. But I mean, there's Bertle now.
I suppose if we're doing battle, technically I didn't roll location. Not that one. It's this one. Really?
And then
Punched him in
Apparently-
the leg.
Apparently.
Where's the barkeeper?
he's somewhere.
Well, he's not somewhere because I've had my gun pointed at him the whole time.
The
She did say
barkeeper is an
And I did
MP.
declare that.
The barkeeper is not a combat entity.
Well, he's got my gun pointed at him.
If that's the case, I'd assuming he's standing. Where is it?
In front of
This
you.
one?
Because he's gonna get shot.
I'm assuming he's standing like right there, somewhere there.
Now the barkeeper came out from behind his desk, so he'd be.
Like right there.
God damn it! I hate this system. Just give me the thing.
That's why I'm just like drawing the like distance arrows, because at least it's an arrow.
It'd be like here.
Okay.
And you're telling me that I can't shoot him.
Oh, you can shoot him.
No, he's saying that he's not a combat entity, is what he's saying.
I mean, he's gonna be. He started this.
He will just run away, but you can shoot him.
Can you run faster than a bullet?
Probably not.
I'd be
Then
impressed
he's
if he
not gonna
did.
run away.
What is that 100, Gnarl?
Location.
Location.
Location? Okay, good.
Yeah, remember I said just a second ago, it's like, if we're going to be doing this, I technically didn't roll location.
Otherwise, something stupid would have happened.
Yeah, it's curious that in the flailing, somehow he hit him in the leg. Or who knows, maybe it was more like the like upper leg, like the shin or something like that, I don't know.
You know,
Probably not the foot.
we could
Let me just
always
catch him.
we could always summon demons and leave.
Keep in mind
We
that,
are closest to the door.
It's true.
See, this might be a good time to do that.
That would be kind of funny.
Because he just
What-
starts mumbling.
what happened? Other rats are passing by. What happened there? Ghosts, yes. Demons, yes.
Yes, no idea what happened to other rat.
Brave patrons of Tavern risking lives to protect Skavendom. As
Yes.
they're screaming, let me out, let me out.
They defended us so we could escape as we're holding the door shut.
While holding the door back on.
Naro did
Just
bust it
holding
down.
the door up against the door frame, like, no, you stay in there.
Help.
You are the vilest of people.
See,
Oh.
yeah,
The second
I
punch
think he
does
did come in.
connect and does do damage with the clan rat to your front.
Okay, so I'm assuming it was one that was basically talking smack to me.
Yes.
Okay. And I guess if we're doing it like this, then actually roll combat or roll initiative.
If you want to take it all the way, then yes.
I guess we get to see how soon Kyle gets to summon the demons.
All right. Well, since he actually then landed a blow, Naro's at least immediate, just like, I'm gonna fucking hit you, is satisfied. It's like, you can try to run. It will not end well for you. We want our gold back. Then we leave.
The diplomatic route. Oh, surprise!
No, that was.
I mean,
was
it's
kind
an
of a
it's an attempt, but you know.
Because this is another intimidate? Oh.
All right. The diplomatic route.
I mean, blows hadn't start. Wait, I said I was gonna throw lightning at the rat that was trying to leave.
In that
But they
case, we are
they
definitely
started.
doing combat.
Because that was declared before all this hands. Remember?
In that case, there's no point in diplomacy.
Yeah.
You've already initiated combat.
Yep. Because that was
Okay, if
that was
that is
declared.
the case, and they're starting to draw, then I did say that the first round would be.
They have
would
not
be-
drawn. You are the aggressors here.
I
I want to
mean,
make that perfectly
them-
clear. You
them
are the
being
aggressive
around
at
us-
heart in this interaction. If Kyle fires lightning, you are the aggressors.
Ah, railroads appear yet again.
Well, no. If you choose to initiate combat, you will have initiated combat. There's
Because
nothing
that's
particularly
why-
controversial about that.
That's why I specifically said that Gnarl was just using his fist, because it's like, I'm not trying to kill them yet.
Yeah.
All right. Party changed their mind. They changed their mind.
I was doing what I said I was going to be doing, and then he said what he was going to say.
Okay, to clarify, the leading clan rat has given the order for one of his clan rats to leave and report back. Will you fire lightning at him?
Party has changed their mind. So new.
Very well. The leading clan rat spits out a bloodied tooth onto the floor. I don't know how he got this from being kicked in the leg, but
I was gonna say,
it's
that's
far
impressive.
more cinematic this way.
I was going to say, that's an impressive kick.
You made him like clench his teeth so hard that he.
Maybe,
Popped
yeah,
up.
maybe he just thought he was going to get hit in the face.
Yep. See, that might be it. And the power of belief and all that. Plus, again, it is far more cinematic and therefore far more worthy. He looks up at you and his smile widens. Shouldn't have done that, Dad. Could have excused previous actions as uncultured overworld vermin. Now, you will have to come with us. The rest of his men are, they're mobbing in at you at this point. You can also see many of the other patrons are either beginning to leave or moving towards the windows to get out of the way.
I will say this once. If you do not, then, well, badness will happen to you and your men. Back off, or I will butcher every last one of you. I believe that satisfies Intimidate, yes?
Damn it.
Yes, but you've already tried to intimidate him like 3 times. More intimidation is not going to change his mind.
You could intimidate his.
Well, yeah, I would say, yeah, at that
Friends.
point, it's not necessarily him specifically, but his cronies then. Would that work, or would you say no at this point?
No, you've used intimidate several times already.
Okay.
There is a logical limit to the
Yeah.
total number of intimidates.
Okay, fine. Then, if that's the case, from that, I would say, you have insulted the party of Gracia. Use that
Appeal
just
to
a head.
authority.
Yep. Look, if I can't use Intimidate, I have to appeal to that.
Yep,
I feel like that's at least more appropriate.
that is more appropriate, yes. Of a grace here, huh? Let's see. The clan rat looks at you and looks you over. You do have black fur, but you don't have any special markings or anything on you. The party themselves don't look particularly special either, and Karsnicket is all the way over there in the back.
I'm literally a foot away. Like, hold on there, Barch. That's 2 yards behind him.
Yeah, he's close enough for
behind
hitting. He's
Gnarl.
close enough for seeing.
Okay, fair enough,
I can
fair
actually
enough,
forgive
fair
this because
enough.
Gnarl is massive.
That's a good point. So in that case, Karsnicket will place a hand on Gnarl's shoulder, to let him know to
If you
step
don't want them to
aside.
die, you're gonna have to start talking.
I mean, I'm not going to put that much effort in it. To be honest
they might
with
die
you.
Good. Well, if they need to nuke you.
I might put a little bit more effort in there.
Karsnicket steps up, putting his soft, quivering flesh in front of a solid 8 attacks there, probably.
Greetings. I think there has been a slight misunderstanding. And then I'll see what their reaction is.
I mean, at least his fur is white.
Right. See, now there are from here several paths open up, shall we say?
Let's see if we can weasel out of this.
I mean, one of them ends with demons.
Matt Damon.
And another of them ends with a police officer has intruded on our bust.
Our necks are all being
Right.
kneeled on. RLM doesn't matter.
Well, it's as usual, you know, and like, hello, brothers. It's like, are we though? Okay. He looks you up and down. He sees your white fur. He seems a pinch dubious there for a second. Like he gives you another glance, because again, it's not uncommon for some to try to pretend to be Greyseers. But at least initially, he decides to err on the side of caution, as he takes a little bit of a. He does a courtesy. He tilts his head over to the side, but it's a very quick one. You know, it's not normally if you're the Greyseer, you want to expose your neck until a Greyseer basically lets you not do so. But this is more of a throw of the head. Like he's cautious. And like, your Eminence, didn't see you at the back there. He also casts a quick glance at the tavern owner, who's now standing, you know, hands behind his back, going.
He's like, I totally didn't try to do this. Definitely not me.
I'll raise my little wrinkly hand and point at that tavern guy, and I'll be like, "That man has stolen from my party. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding. You see, we have recently been in battle a few days ago. So the party is a little angry, or angsty."
Crows blocking the way.
"You have to forgive my counterpart."
Says the person who seconds earlier was like, "Whoop, lightning."
Listen, they don't know that. Karsnick's murderous ways are hidden to them.
No, maybe Karstik was going to, but then he thought back to like the time in Sephor, like tower. It's like, maybe not jump immediately to violence. Character growth is what I'm saying.
Zephyr's Tower was your idea, and yours. Don't weasel around to that. Now.
Party agreed to it.
They did.
Alright, let's see here. Has stolen from your party. Now the question becomes, how much is a gold coin worth? Not that much. The clan rat chief looks at you one more time, looks at the tavern owner as if weighing up his options a little bit, and then turns to the tavern owner. Is this true? Have you stolen from the Eminence's party?
I mean, there's only one thing he's going
In
to
the
say.
background, if you confess your sins, your crimes will be forgiven. Squeak.
Really now?
With interest.
With interest.
No
Squeak. We'll be back to burn this place down.
It's like
Back of my mind.
tavern keeper thinks back on all his interactions with the Skaven society. It's like, yes, forgiven.
Forgiveness. Curious concept. Okay. The tavern owner does basically the meme, like, who? Me? What?
I would never, officer.
But do we smell the musk of fear?
He is squirting a little bit. It is true. A muscofear. The chief himself too looks at him like, you have had history of dubious behavior in past, bribery of law enforcement, amongst others.
I have a feeling he knows that firsthand.
Tavern owner looks at him like, you bitch.
But that's why I paid you.
The winds of change blow today.
The tavern owner shouts out like, Cricket, come out here. A young little Skaven comes out from behind the bar, barely a child, goes, Master. Cricket goes up to the tavern owner, who beckons him over. Tavern owner leans down, puts a paw on his little shoulder. Roll perception, by the way.
Okie doke. Everybody roll.
Whoosh.
Okay, everyone sees it. Right?
I guess we're all looking for gold
My
again.
God, literally the entire party. Literally the entire party.
We can see clearly.
We all see a
now.
flash of gold. Like, what that?
To be fair, that is our gold that we're probably seeing. It's like
Yeah.
I recognize that stain.
the others of the Skaven see it too, right? And a quick paw darts into the young Skaven's pocket and then retracts again quickly. And he looks into his eyes like, young servant, you may not have stolen from these fine gentlemen, may you? The little Skaven boy, realizing where this train is heading, looks shocked.
Oh,
He's
under the bus he
"But
went.
Master, why is there rope being tied around me? Why am I be putting on the track?"
He keeps him
Like,
around as a scapegoat.
To be fair, in Skaven society, that's actually incredibly smart.
Yeah, wise tavern.
Very, very casually, the tavern owner like pets his shoulder and pets his pocket, and then, with a performance worthy of an Oscar, looks shocked, like, "Oh my!" And he puts his hands into the same pocket. You just saw his furred hand go, and he pulls out 2 gold coins, and he looks shocked, like, Cricket, how could you?
Karsnicket quickly.
You forgot one.
Yeah, quickly corrects her. There might be one more in that pocket. Eyeing him to give him the hint. Check the other pocket.
The child's face just drops even further.
It's like, I didn't want any beatings tonight.
As the tavern owner looks over at the Skaven chief, the Skaven chief glares at him, shakes his own head. Tavern owner sighs, reaches down into the other pocket after having gone into his own. Like, oh, 3rd gold coin.
How could you steal another gold coin without me knowing?
He looks aghast at this and pushes the little child towards Gnarl. It's like, I would never believe traitorous servant, treacherous wretch. Yes, I had nothing to do with any of this. Do with him as you will. The little child looks at Master. Why?
It's like he's gonna eat me. So he's offering us a little child Skaven servant thing.
Yes.
Yeah, we should take him. New NPC.
I guess Nara will give this little child like a look over. I guess that would just be another perception. Yep, child.
Yep, that's all you see. Definitely a child.
It is small.
Let's see.
Skaven.
Hold on.
Small furry.
Oh, come on. What the fuck? Game? It's because you don't drop it in
I
the
guess
box.
Nara will say, up to Gray Seer, what happens to child thing.
The little Skaven child looks deeply worried about the position he is in. He looks frightened and concerned, in fact, to Karsnicket's eyes. At the same time, Karsnicket also remembers that it was right about this time that he stabbed his first master in the back.
It's like, when I was your age.
Memories of innocence.
Memories of innocent childhood.
Bountiful youth.
That's why my training was never completed.
It's why the Horde Rat hates me.
Perhaps this child can work off his debt to us as a squire, yes.
It's a squire.
Squire. Oh, so you're basically giving him to Gnarl then. Oh, this kid's gonna be in for a terrible time.
Oh, god damn it. Kyle, sing the Street Fighters theme for a little while again.
Wait, is that Street Fighters?
No,
yeah.
that's Guile's theme.
Oh, I don't know Street Fighter's theme song then. Either way.
Just go Google it and then just begin singing it whilst I look around.
Actually,
for
I
it
don't know
here.
if it's copyright claimable. I think we can play it.
I mean, if you sing it, I know for damn sure nobody's going to copyright claim that.
It's like, wow, that's a terrible performance. Not gonna lie. You can keep the pittance you got from it.
Just keep talking. I'll just be the background noise. I don't remember how it goes. After that, it's pretty good though. You should give it a listen if you haven't, chap. Guile's theme.
Damn it. I'm going to have to go even deeper to find this time.
But Liara, I can go deeper. Oh no. Alright, so now that we've abducted a child, I think we can I don't like that.
Also, since it seems like bribery is kind of how things go, should we give some to the guards? Like, not any, like, more than, like, I would say, like, 1 or 2. You know, for job well done and all that. I'm asking the party that. Would you guys think that's a good idea?
Did he give us back my gold yet? Or is he still holding it over there?
He gave us the gold and the child.
I thought he just sent the child over.
Good, the child can
child
be our
thief.
little slave.
You know, because Disco, you were saying it's like, oh, like, it would be nice if we had someone to help, like, move shit around.
You know what? As a gesture of kindness for once, and a rare and a blue moon,
He
I'll
looks it deep into this child's eyes, and he's like, that was me at one point.
yes, because my character can actually relate to this character. He'll cut him a piece of cheese, and then give it to the child, as well as after he eats the cheese, I will conjure sausage and put him on his shoulder.
Is that a nicety or a curse?
We're gonna find out.
Could go either way.
Also, like, again, back to the like, would you say like 1 or 2 gold to the guards or no?
I mean, you did knock his tooth out somehow.
With
Just
the
one.
oh, okay.
Honestly, that's what I was gonna say. It's like 1
Like,
gold. It's
for
like,
dental
for
costs.
it's like, you know, 1 gold for the misunderstanding. And
The
helping
One
us
of
to-
Disco's gold for the thing you did.
No. We already
Yeah,
no,
you
we
use
esta-
old coin
no,
bricks.
we established this at the start of this encounter. Gnarl already in his head claimed that gold is his. Because he said that
True,
you
no
took
usual.
my gold.
As Disco has the gold in her hand, is counting it. Gnarl's hand just reaches over and grabs one.
Grabs one. And it's
Scrazzle's eyes widen.
you get first gold from next fight.
I keep child. Can carry guns.
I didn't think
but
we'd
yes.
get a new companion, but turns out we got a new companion from this.
And then, so with that, Nara will hand over the 1 gold to the guard captain for misunderstanding and helping solve the situation. Yes.
The guard accepts the gold coin very graciously, in fact.
I mean, it's like gold.
Always good to see justice be served.
Agreed. May you and your company have a pleasant day.
All right, everything has been resolved. The little guy who popped out the window will no doubt return, like 5 minutes later, with another 30 dudes behind him. And then the clan rat chief will look at him and go like, I never told you to do that.
Stupid rat. I never said that.
Like, this little rat has offended the Gracie.
And then that little rat will get his shit kicked out of the 30 guys he dragged with him.
I'm also imagining there's some people in the alleyways like taking bets on how the situation was gonna go.
The patrons begin slowly but surely slinking back into the tavern quietly, getting back to their food, stealing other people's food as they see the opportunity present itself.
Look, I get it. Skaven society is hard.
It is. It's very hard, in fact. All right. Very well. Situation resolved.
And no one died.
No one
Surprisingly.
died. Karsnicket almost ruined everything again. Filthy, dirty,
We
grace.
could have had.
We would have got demons.
Yeah, we would have had
You
a
know,
scapegoat no matter
I'm
what.
just gonna say this. No, I'm just gonna say this. Maybe Queek has a point about hating gray seers.
Good thing despawning, Barge, because you forgot that last time, and that's what caused the fucking lag. It's my turn? Alright, lightning.
No. Warp storm.
Oh, shit. But yes, the demons would have made a perfect scapegoat, because we'd be like, I had no
Oh, they
idea
would
how
have.
demons appeared here.
Oh no, demons!
Very strange, because
No,
Skaven don't
no,
have
you
chaos
could've-
powers normally.
You could have done it this way. I will set up magic circle to ensure they are telling truth. Just stand there while I cast.
Pretty much.
Then
Truly,
the
you are
demons
awful
appear behind
people.
them. We are upstanding members of Skaven society, as I understand it.
Yes, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way.
This has been a very good day for the Skaven guard captain. He's earned 2 golds today.
Also, the other reason why I wanted to give the guard captain a gold is like, look, if he's from the clan, it would be at least somewhat nice to be on at least amenable terms.
And you don't want to. It's more so just avoiding possible headache, because the plan's simple: either kill witnesses, or B, make sure that the people that were there during the incident leave on favorable terms.
Which is why I wanted to just say, look, they stole from us. Let's at least turn 1 gold into making sure the guard don't dislike us.
Now, time to put sausage on Little Cricket's shoulder and see what happens.
Oh, that's right.
Part of my mini experiments. Part of my mini.
Okay, little cricket looks at sausage. He looks mildly confused at first. Sausage doesn't seem too dangerous or imposing, as sausage smiles broadly, reassuringly almost, then produces a very small whip from his pocket.
There's a whip.
There's a way. We don't nay. We don't want to go to war today.
The Lord of the Lash says nay,
Yay,
nay.
nay. That's gonna be the theme song for our army, by the way.
I know Arch despises those movies, but he's an uncultured
All right,
swine.
so we need to rehearse singing those songs out of the RP, so that we can sing it when we do the next battle segment to torture Arch. Where there's a whip, there's a way.
There's a way.
I
That
think
is a goddamn awesome song.
look, the animation for those movies those 2 movies are wonky, but they do got some good stuff in it.
The songs are great.
They do have some soul. I remember especially the battle sequences which are like almost all just pure blacks and reds, scared the fuck out of me as a child.
Oh yeah, no, that's one of those things, and you see that you don't really forget it anytime soon.
Yeah, no, the animator
Yep.
behind the Lord of the Rings show, yeah, it's, very weird art style. It's a very unique style.
Also,
It was
Boromir in
incredibly stylistic.
and Boromir in the animated Lord of the Rings took, what was it, like 43 orc arrows before he went down? Like a fucking boss.
Fucking Chad.
Like it's not good Lord of the Rings. I cannot say otherwise. It is not a good Lord of the Rings movie.
It's
But
an interesting animation, though.
It's an
yes,
interesting
in
animation and
times of
interesting adaptation.
stylism and presentation, it is quite interesting.
To chat who don't know, we're talking about the old Hobbit and the old Lord of the Rings cartoons.
Mhm.
They are very interesting looking, and in many ways, they're actually probably closer to Tolkien's view on certain things than the modern movies. The orcs, for example, the modern day interpretation of the orcs are very much so inspired by the archetypical orc, which is not necessarily what Tolkien had intended.
Yep, and you watch those old movies and you see what goblins and orcs look like. It's like, that's not what I thought they were supposed to look like.
Yes, they're far more animalistic than the more humanoid orcs of our ideas.
Old movies aside, I think the
Yes.
party is now continuing down the way with a new mouth to feed.
Don't worry, chat. We'll have perfected that song by the next battle. It'll be great.
It's a pretty lovely thing. Oh, heavens. Okay. Well, we're almost out of time, too, because Dev needs to run away.
What? Already?
Yeah, see, I thought we were going later because we started later.
Can you go later?
I mean, I usually go till about 6:30 anyway, so maybe
What
that's
time is
another
it
45
now?
minutes or so. It's 5:45.
Okay.
Okay. And that
Can
way,
we do
okay, we
anything in
can
45
continue.
Oh,
I'm
that's
willing to
right.
go
We
longer.
started late. I was like, holy shit. Like, I'm looking around like, what the fuck?
Yes.
If
To
we're
be
gonna-
fair, though, we managed to shove some good stuff in there, at least.
Yeah, some drama, not just, outright murder.
Mhm.
Yes.
Uh,
But, right, in that case, we can continue for a little bit. We probably can't get into a combat encounter in 45 minutes, but
Maybe another
whether or
bar
not we get into
scuffle.
combat is up to
Yeah.
the party.
Alright, if that's the case, and we have little cricket with us, Nara will look at this little cricket. In his mind, this is probably the person who the tavern keeper actually ordered to stay from the party. But then he'll just look at him. I suppose if the Grace here wishes you to accompany us, you should at least know our names.
Oh, I already
am-
know you, Great Wolf Slayer.
Oh, no.
Trust
Karsnick
that.
starts laughing in the back.
They all talk about you every night in the tavern. You're known far and wide by now, I'd reckon.
So he's good at listening in.
So Cricket will be beaten regularly by Gnarl. Got it.
Grazel's just chuckling in the background.
His eyes were just narrow. Better
He
at
seems to
Slayer
mean
keys.
nothing ill either. Like his eyes are almost glowing as he goes like, "Great hero, Wolf Slayer."
Oh, okay. If he actually has the twinge of admiration with that, it's just dumb. But he's stroking my ego, so it's fine.
Stroking my.
Also like, and Troll Slayer.
He was gonna add that. After the passage is open, Troll Slayer is added to the list. But yes, I am Gnarl. He'll point to Karsnicket, the white furred
Wastrel.
one. I'm accurate, but Karsnicket. The furless one is Scrazzle. And then, Dev, I can't remember. Is your character's fur color actually purple?
I suppose.
Just the fat one.
The fat one.
A rat with a generous gut is Ratatata.
Generous.
And the wolf rat is RBQ. Careful, he bites.
That's not necessarily true.
The fact you have to say necessary means it happens enough.
I'm gonna pet his little head. Barbecue, that is. Not the servant boy.
Not the Cricket.
Cricket seems quite. I mean, as I'm being introduced. Well, that's good. He seems nervous, however. He's heard many tales of young Skaven falling into large pots of boiling oil when brought along with strangers.
Who's skinny for that?
food.
Depends how behave.
Maybe.
Dev's open to the idea.
Just depends how hungry I get.
No, maybe when he said careful, he bites, he wasn't. He was actually pointing to Ratatata. Oh, it makes sense too. He's eaten so many things.
It's true.
If you are going to be with us, you will serve Karsnicket, as he's the one who saved your life.
A little Cricket looks up at Karsnicket. A little bit of admiration in his eyes, but also that all too familiar look of Skaven ambition.
Don't worry.
Maybe Karsnikid will be stabbed too at some point in not too distant future.
Like father, like son. There'll be a as the knife goes into Karsnikid's back, in the future, there'll be like a little tear of joy,
Like, I taught him well.
of pride, like just like his dad, just like his. Bless you.
Careful
I
not
sneeze
to
so
roll-
hard, my eyes water.
Careful not to roll too many doubles. Might see horned rats.
Anus. Oh no, it doesn't even get it off.
No, yeah, he doesn't even finish, just dies.
Don't roll double, son. Trust me.
Now, conveniently, if you can now find a Pavis, this could very well be the rat that holds up Disco's Pavis in front of her, so that she can rest her Jezile on it and have cover against incoming projectiles.
Disco, you'll have a bonus.
Useful.
In close quarters combat, if you choose to use him as Disco's partner, he will simply be he'll be an item, basically, equipped by Disco.
I just pick him up and use him to like bash them with.
Yes, he will count as a shield and a Pavis, essentially.
Oh, I'm laughing because the phrasing of that. Yes, cricket is now an item.
Does that give an accuracy bonus?
If she can remain perfectly stationary, like she can't move or anything, and it has to be with the Jezile, but if she can remain stationary with the Jezile on the Pavis, then I'll give that a 10 plus.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan.
Shame I can only shoot every two rounds with the Jezreel. I need two of them. That's what I need.
I mean, we'll get
I need
more.
two Jezreels, and then I can
The
just
AP for the Jezile is pretty good, though.
You could turn it into a double barrel Jezile once you start getting your workshop, which is what we're doing. Make modifications. Maybe make it a triple barrel. Rotary.
Just keep adding barrels onto
Which gives it probably more penalties to what happens if it jams. Like, fuck.
All of a
There's
sudden,
no more cricket.
all of a sudden, like in the middle of combat, you just hear jam, 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 jam. It's like, God damn it.
I think I'll introduce a house rule from Darkest Dungeon. Yes, Darkest Dungeon.
Darkest Dungeon, okay.
From Rogue Trader as well, which says that if you spend like a minute aiming before combat, then that's a sniper shot, and you'll always hit with that one.
Okay,
That's
remember to
fair.
write that down, Disco, because
Yeah, Disco,
Barch
do
won't
write that
remember
down.
that.
Yeah, we'll bring it up later and be like, did Arch say that? Arch is not sure.
Put it in the
Arch.
notes, Disco. Put it as like one of maybe your abilities or something.
I put it in reference as accuracy with Pavis and Cricket.
Okay. Oh,
Because that seems reasonable. Now I want to play Rogue Trader.
one RP at a time. We gotta listen. Once we get to a good checkpoint,
Yeah, I might put it in
but not until
in
then.
skills. Skills.
And then just to make sure, because I'm just going to write this down in my personal notes as well. If she sets up for a minute, specifically with the shield, or is it just before combat if she sets up like aiming for a minute, regardless of whether or not she's using the shield, it's going to be considered a sniper shot.
She needs the Pavis and Cricket, because Cricket will be her caddy. Like, Master, you've forgotten to put on the scope again.
Okay, so where do I get one of those then?
We can probably buy
Pavis
them.
is going to have to be bought. Like, it is a bit of specialty gear that Clan Scryer tends to use, but it's something you can get.
I guess we can order it with the
To
next.
be fair, like it's the shield. It's not like it's like the high-tech rifle itself. So I'd imagine it's easier to get than like a proper like Scryer Jezile.
Yes. My nose. My nose, help me.
So we need to get one of those when we can.
Excuse me, I need to evict a gnat from my nostrils.
All right.
Poor Bart. Are you writing that down?
I have it in my personal notes.
He said he put it in references, I think. Where the hell's references now? Oh,
Uh,
found it.
depends which reference he's talking about. It's the references tab on the right side. It's actually at the very top. Accuracy with the passive. That's how you spell cricket. I thought it was cricket, not cricket.
Right, references tab on the top?
No, the right side. You know the tab.
No, you said at the top. Okay.
then I
And
misspelled
what's he put it under?
Oh no, okay, no. That's why I said at the top. So the references button is on the right side,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
accuracy is at the top.
Confuse my hands. Maybe I'll. Where will I put it? I guess I could put it in talents. Although it's not technically a talent. I will find it in there. Okay.
Awful. Dying.
Poor watch.
Blondie.
There we go.
Reflect reality. All right.
He's dead.
Now that the gnat is finally gone for good.
Oh my god, you swallowed it?
No, I fired it out of my nose into the sink.
Oh, okie doke.
Foul demon.
Oh, I hate this. Like, it's gonna get even. It's just gonna get worse from now on. Like, summer annoy as hell. I hate it with all of my little
Just
soul.
do the thing that like beekeepers do, like when they go out in their like bee fields. I don't know what the fuck they call those, but you know they have those like bug net hats. Just get one of those and just wear it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Sounds mildly awful.
Look, it's an inconvenience to replace another inconvenience. So pick your poison.
Now, you can continue on your journey. How long have you gone? Have you even started walking yet?
Wait, walking?
Well, no, because remember the trip in total takes a certain number of. It was like I think 13 days in total to get to the Karak.
Ah, yes, and you've traveled 9 days so far.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we still got a bit to actually physically get to the Karak.
Let's hopefully get there today. I mean, in, you know,
If we get
This
distracted
session.
again.
real life
doesn't it?
days.
It's like, I'm sorry, Costigan, but we can't get there in a day, but I want to get there today.
Right. On the 10th day of travel, you encounter a group of other Skaven who wave you down and approach your cart. They don't seem outwardly hostile.
I guess Nara will pipe up and ask them, what do you want?
Begins shouting at the next day away, heathens. So, one of them raises their hands in a greeting and very submissively displays its neck. Great black rat, we have news. Day tunnels ahead grow dangerous. Trade has resumed since bad trolls, but now party has disappeared. You should be careful traveling in these roads.
Before were trolls. What manner of disappearances? Usually things leave signs of their passing.
Dwarves, Black One. Dwarves, I say. Weird dwarves, however. Unusual. Guns, not usual guns. Dwarves usually bring crossbows when fight underground. These use black powder weapons that roar and bellow forth fire. Most strange. On way to report to clan owner.
One wonders how they still have hearing with gunpowder underground.
Presumably, plot did not take into account such niceties.
dastardly plot, not accounting for acoustics.
They also they do seem pretty ragged, this little group too. So they do seem to have run into something unfortunate. Whether or not it's what they claim, it's a different question, but still.
How they
Only
claim-
arrived recently, though. They were not here before the trolls.
Convenient.
You should pass through territory, but report to clan local master first. We have guard station at next tavern. Perhaps you could offer services to guards. Perhaps guards could require services.
If dwarves are as you say, and rumors are to be believed, guards may indeed need help. We are going towards... so just to make sure I'm understanding what he's saying. So he's saying in the direction we're going, there's a guard post?
Yes.
Okay. We are going that way. We will give message to guard captain and let them know.
He seems quite pleased with this. Oh, fantastic. Here, we'll have party member guide you to them. He waves forth a scraggly-looking Skaven as your local guide through the area.
He wants money.
Does anyone have talents they wish to use to discern lies and deceit?
Hmm.
Can I discern lies?
Such lack of trust.
I'm going to look at him. What do I perceive?
Look at
Nothing.
him.
Never mind. My eyes are closed.
You do have fates, and you have a decent number of them.
But we might get in combat.
I have evaluate, but I don't think that works.
All right, I'm gonna perceive with my perception by using a fate.
I mean,
Never mind. Ah!
Good job, Jeff.
I also perceive.
Exactly what Carl got.
Finally.
I guess if perception is what we're... just to make sure, is perception the actual skill we're using for this?
Look, after having gold stolen in
Hold
the
on.
last tavern, I am not taking my eye off the ball.
So whatever
Looking up
Disco, whatever Scrazzle sees, like Rattata and my character will just be like, not so sure. Maybe he's telling the
No,
truth.
that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. Is perception actually the skill we're using?
Yeah.
It's a tale of extremes. All right, so
Any fidgeting or anything like that. That's what I was going for, but never mind, I failed.
Scrazzle notes that once Gnarl agrees, one of the rats makes a mark on a piece of paper. And Scrazzle knows that back in Clan Scryer, it wasn't uncommon to volunteer other Skaven for special duties. And the Skavens who did the volunteering would often get a monetary reward for doing so.
I'll just be like, what is that you've got there?
Of course, Nicked and Ratata, however, both are very convinced this is entirely fine.
Guess I'll also roll to see if Gnarl can suss it.
I mean, if I ask him what's that he's got there, as I've seen him with the paper.
He seems very evasive. It's paper. He makes a mark on a list. There's like a log with scratches in it, like Skaven bookkeeping. Yes, nothing. Keeping count of travelers we send to safety. Yes.
Do I believe him?
Probably not.
No.
Call on a shit, Disco.
I do not believe you. Bring here.
He gives you the log.
You see scratches.
It is literally just a log with scratches in it.
See?
Like, that's the benefit of Skaven bookkeeping. It's like, it's so bad, you can't even determine if something's been done wrong.
It's like you. What do you see on their bookkeeping? Scratches. And more scratches.
So I know that he's volunteered us for something, or
Yes, probably. Like, he even leans in and tries to help you explain. Like, see, I have discovered revolutionary system. I do 4 vertical scratches and then 1 across, donating 5.
so tell, what have you volunteered us for?
And he points at one of the scratches. 5. That seems to be all he's intending to say. He is sweating profusely, however.
I'm gonna look at now and make this one up to something. Familiar with this system.
I know system of volunteering. Others used it often. Yes, yes.
May have dabbled once or twice myself. So.
Gnarl's now annoyed he has to get off the cart. Or actually no, we only had the 1 cart. I was thinking more of like the riding shotgun, like on a carriage and like jumping up. But no, it's like, all right, Gnarl has to actually apply himself. Now he's kind of annoyed and irritated. Is there monetary rewards for service now, or do we have to start inventing things that these dwarves have done to your company?
Are you intimidating him?
Possibly.
Possibly.
That's why I asked Gnarl.
God damn it, Gnarl.
Fuck's sake.
God damn it, Gnarl.
Look, I'm tired of my intimidate failing, so I pumped it as high as I was legally allowed to do.
Right, well, the Skaven looks at you. He manages to get himself together quite a bit. It's like, oh, yeah. He looks back at the rest of the party and goes like, celebrity, wolf rat slayer. The rest of them, you can see them holding back their laugh a little bit, like. And he seems quite determined. Then it's like, no, just helping, good Samaritans, yes.
Samaritans, you say? Good Samaritans get paid for their time.
Well, perhaps, but do this out of goodness of heart. Must understand.
Hornrat teaches us that help self first, then Hornrat helped you.
Does he now?
That's what Gnarl's saying, and that's what he believes at this specific moment in time.
Hornrat understands. Must help each other, yes. Like when Hornrat placed Great Monolith to stop fighting. All I am trying to do is protect my fellow travelers, yes.
Perhaps we should ask Gracier what Hornrat say.
Gracier, does Hornrat not claim that one must help one's rat self first?
Excuse me. So is the guy actually? He's gonna be a stickler in the mud, isn't he?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
he's
seems like yes.
Well, you're
Now
being
he-
sticklers here.
Now he's telling us what Hornrat saying.
To be fair, he is right. We are now arguing quote unquote finer points of Skaven religious philosophy.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what angle I can use to work with him.
I intimidated, but it didn't go terribly
that
well.
didn't work.
It worked, but he succeeded in his role. And I don't care enough to spend a fate on that.
The great horned rat would. It speaks to me, you see, and he tells me often that rats should tell other rats the truth.
That's a filthy, dirty, whoring lie.
Let's see if I can persuade him.
Quite the
Every Skaven
perception.
around is like rolling their eyes.
Alright, hold on. That's a
Honesty, brotherhood, fraternity, loyalty.
this might be A persuasion. What's the roll for this? Is that a fellowship?
Fellowship. I don't remember what the book says about that. I could be persuaded that fellowship would cover roles like that. Wait, no, actually, no. I think it would because command skill. Its one is fellowship, and that one is kind of like convincing others to do shit. So yeah, I would believe that because charm is also fellowship.
Well, what do you think,
It would
Barchi?
probably be fellowship, yes.
Fellowship test? Okay. Oh, fuck. Here we go.
Here we go again. I mean,
Should I fade it for a better chance of better success or no?
you succeeded. So,
Yeah, we'll roll with it. Let's see what happens.
just for getting this, like, I'm not going to be willing to spend too much effort on this.
Yeah, I've already used a fate.
The guards in
today.
the last encounter insulted Gnarl's honor. These guys are just being,
Retarded.
yes. It's like, snicker all you want. Once Gnarl kills something big, then we'll see who's laughing. Probably the doctor, because of the pay.
Okay, Kyle tries to teach a particularly self-serving variant of the Bible.
Pretty much.
Look, I'm sure it's extremely common in Skaven society to creatively interpret the Horned Rat's teachings.
He has a long and boring, droning sermon. The rats around, they listen because he's white. They're nodding off as he goes on.
Gnarl just has the deadpan stare that you see on his portrait because, he's heard this type of speech before from Karsnicket. He's not really paying attention anymore.
At the end of it all, Karsnicket goes like, "See your point?" The other Skaven, they're all asleep now, and they're snoring loudly.
But maybe, because they're so bored, they'll go along with it.
Oh.
And they're like,
It's like-
fine, why we pay you? Just stop.
It's like the scene from Naked Gun 2.5 when that guy's just talking about economics and everyone's falling asleep.
Yeah.
They seem to stay on their point that they're doing this out of their goodness of their heart, though. Or at least they would if they were awake enough to do so.
See, we could make it a threat and be like, he couldn't keep going.
Yeah, an unorthodox intimidate, he will give sermon on different topic.
That's cruel. But if Kyle wants to roll intimidate to do so, he can try.
Oh. If only there was like a threat rather than intimidate, because it's not really intimidating. It's just
not
no,
really a
please don't.
strength-based roll, is it?
It's like, no, please, no, don't do it. Please stop.
What would it be?
It's threatening to, like, bore them to death.
So you'd say it'd be an intimidate arch?
Yes.
This isn't a skill I have. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah. That's strength. Are you sure you can't modify that to take into account fellowship instead of strength?
No.
But it is a threat you can carry through.
Okay. Perhaps you did not listen to the sermon correctly. Nope, they heard it. Oh, but I kind of want to use a fate. Oh, I shouldn't. Well, you know what? I'm going to. You know what I mean? I kind of want it to succeed because it's funny. I'm gonna fail this roll.
I mean, you say that.
You got it.
No, please, no
Like,
more.
I will repeat sermon for those that did not understand.
Gnarl, make sure they're awake this time.
Listen carefully. Gather around and listen
No, walks around like
carefully.
shaking them all awake. Must listen.
Grace, you're speaking. Listen to sermon, you will.
the
how boring,
leader is
dull, and
shook
stupid.
awake. He sees Kyle just going like, part 2. The leader just starts screaming. The top of his lungs panicked, horrible screams echoing through the caverns. A few minutes later, they're all laying on the ground, like bowing as deep as they can, exposing their necks. There's a little pouch of silver coins in front of them, like took small commission for volunteering people here. Please take cut and shut up.
Very well.
Razzle's just gonna walk around with a collection plate.
It seems like they already did the collecting part. Oh. Theocratic shakedown.
It happens.
So how much did we get?
Not much. Like this is a poor. This is a very poor hustle. Like they're not earning much themselves, so they've
Maybe
given
we-
you a
Maybe
decent
we need
share
part 3.
for 15 silver coins.
Yes, we came out the victors in this day.
So glad to see Skaven participating in important theocratic rituals.
Yes. After the task is done, we'll be back for part 3. That's how we
Maybe it
barter
should've
for
been better.
more.
Quickly! If dwarves kill us, we can't hear third run.
Ooh, they want a speed run. Only gonna be 3 hours then.
So I guess
It is-
we head in now to see the whoever guy in charge.
Yes, moving
The
on
head
to the
rat.
guard post. Well, you arrive at Little Guard Post. It's near one of the smaller inns. It has been fortified quite considerably. They're clearly a little bit worried. First, reports of trolls and now dwarves and all kinds of stuff. You'll be able to rest here as well.
Good dear.
Good,
And
good
when we're
deal.
resting here, after the payment from the previous encounter, Nara will inform them that their scouts have indeed noticed dwarves with guns or heavy armor and guns. Well, gunpowder weapons in the tunnels.
Mm-hmm. Inform their brothers in arms, so to speak.
Apparently recently moving into the tunnels after the trolls were taken care of.
The guard captain seems happy to see a group of armed volunteers walking into his post. Ah,
Volunteers.
refugees. Good.
Refugees? No. Planned to go to Karak. Actually, no, would the Skaven call it a Karak? I guess the stronghold? Is that what they would refer to these as?
It's Red Eye Mountain is what they colloquially refer to it for.
Okay. Planned to go to Red Eye Mountain.
Well, you are getting close. Only a few more side quests to go. Wait. Days.
Unusual, unusual measurement of time, but local tradition, I suppose.
Yes, we measure progress in side quests. But first, there are dwarves to be killed. Trade has been difficult in area as of late, you see. First, troll appear out of nowhere, much complications. Then, now troll gone, dwarves show up. Damnably inconvenient. Orcs too, incidentally. Many orcs and goblins. Used to be more, but fewer are around every day, possibly due to siege of Red Eye Mountain. You must figure out what the dwarves are doing. Could send my own men to do this, but my men are valuable to me.
Uh-huh. Appreciate the honesty, though. Honesty, a trait and a virtue. Very, very few Skaven have in Skavendom.
Is it time for another sermon?
In fairness, Skaven society does not encourage honesty. It's true.
In all due seriousness, there is actually some problems here. Poor little Skaven chief. He can't resolve it. There has been a decrease in green-skinned activity, you see. Considerable decrease. You used to have goblin raiders and orcs all day, but goblins small, weak, easy to kill. Dwarves, different matter. Used to be busy dealing with greenskins as well. Quite the gangbang, you might call it. But now, dwarves have appeared in our tunnels, even though they've stayed out of them all these years. Most suspicious. We have found areas in which dwarves are likely to operate. We will investigate some, these safe ones. You will investigate this one on your path to Red Eye Mountain. In return, we'll give special promissory slip, yes. We'll give you good rates at next inn. We'll also receive small reward from guard cash there, yes. Very good offer.
Quick question. This Warren, the Warren chief, right? Correct. He's the chief of the Warren?
He's just a local official.
Okay.
Yeah, he says chief. I'm assuming that's just meaning he's like effectively the captain of the like immediate guard post.
Yes.
Would perhaps foregoing some of these rewards instead of just asking for a boon or a favor, should an inroad with this Warren in particular for diplomatic means be a possible request instead? Mechanically, I'm asking, not in character.
You'd have to ask for a audience with the actual boss man, the boss rat,
because
the
I think
warlord of the area.
he is quite a ways away. Like it's quite a few days travel, but I'm thinking if we should start making inroads with some of the Warrens to form alliances, because there will be a war with Zephyr. What do you guys think? I'm asking you to party! Party!
I'm looking at my notes for what he promised. He was a promissory slip and preferential rates at the next inn.
I mean, it's honestly not that big of a reward, and if we do it as a gesture of goodwill, which they're obviously going to know is they want something, but to try to get inroads into diplomatic ties.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Like, it's the same reason why at the
Because honestly, the rewards aren't
fight
that
we had,
great here.
it's the reason why when we were dealing with the guards and then it ended up simmering down. It's like just give them a gold for good boy points.
Hmm. I don't mind. He's
Then
not
what
even
would you get?
offering us free rates.
Yeah, like it's just a discount. Unless we can forego the discount in exchange for a potential ally in the future.
Besides, when we get to the next tavern, we can just claim a discount anyway.
True.
If we just cleared road.
This is provided on that, then the tavern keeper's gonna put, according to contract you agreed to at prior outpost.
Yeah, we just bullshit our way into lower rates for the next one anyway.
Rule.
So mechanically, that's sound, Blondie.
You can ask for a audience, yes, and they might grant it.
We'll take that then. Perhaps instead we will forego these most generous rewards. Hiding his true feelings. Useless.
Yeah, he says with air quotes.
And instead request a potential audience with the Warren chieftain of this fine and most powerful warden. Eyebrow wiggling.
Eyebrow wriggling. He looks up at you slightly confused for a second there. No reward. Well, he begins writing down a promissory slip of reward anyways, tucks it into his own pocket.
They asked for reward still, but told to give to me for safekeeping.
May be able to argue for meeting with Warlord, perhaps, but busy man, very busy man. Big ask, particularly on such short notice, yes. Perhaps if some of the dwarves' items would happen to fall within my English? Kill me now.
Isadis chose to believe he just started gibbering at the end.
He was just too excited by the prospect of loot.
Specifically dwarven loot.
Within my plushy paws, perhaps queue for potential meetings with Warlord will decrease drastically. Might move to front of line suddenly, in fact.
Sounds pay to win, but so it goes.
Nice meta. Then it sounds like we have an accord then.
Look at him using big words.
I'm gonna
He
use
looks at you. No, we have an agreement. It
He doesn't know what an accord means. Oh no, Karsnik just faceballs like.
Naro just look at him. Apologies. Gracier, sometimes tad bit touched in brain. Saw horned rat allegedly too many times. Yes.
All right, if he's gonna be retarded, that's just how it's gonna be.
All right, so basically the agreement is if we get him proper dwarven loot, we can get a meeting with the local warlord.
Yes. That is a correct and accurate assessment. And now that you have requested this, we will move on to combat next time.
The
Maybe.
battle will be in part 2 of this episode. Next on, what the fuck is the campaign called on YouTube?
Vile. Disgusting.
I know the
Skaven RP.
that's such a. Oh my god, you called like the other game like Lurking Hunger. This one's the Warhammer Skaven up. Next on Mega Super Sneaky Rats. You know, or something, anything. Sneaker Squeakers.
The first one was called The Incredible Journey, so this can be The Incredible Journey 2.
Next time on The Incredible Journey 2, will Dev, I don't know, get eaten
What?
by sausage.
I'm going to do the eating.
Damn.
Now, XP?
Yes, all of it, Arch, in the testing
100?
chamber. We avoid a potential combat encounter. I think a little bit more than 100 is more justly due.
If you had killed them, you'd have gotten more XP.
All right, we're going back.
So we only get rewarded.
No,
for
hold on. I will argue.
He's joking.
But we did deal with the encounter.
Deal with the encounter.
We did. We should not be judged in XP by our kills. That's only creating a murder hobo party. We should instead be judged by our deeds.
Should have more XP than every single one of you.
Yeah, true.
You truly are a bunch of greedy little shits. Listen,
Look.
okay? Listen. You
The
should
system
stand
encourages
in solidarity today with your sister in France who was blocked by the bulletproof leftist glass ceiling.
With XP.
So, XP?
You should offer your experience to Le Pen. Paul.
She has no use of it. She has been denied entry. We, on the other hand.
It's true.
Considering her debate performance, I think she could use a bit of wisdom.
Oof. Ouch, right in the balls.
She doesn't have any because she's a woman.
See,
As
that's
much
on
as
our
I
side.
would prefer her over Macaroni, she's not a very smart woman.
So,
Oh well.
Gibbs to Gibbs.
You'll get 150 XP.
Reasonable.
As
What's that reference again from the Chernobyl? Not great, but not terrible.
Poor Marie Le Pen. Another woman kept down by the weight of the patriarchy. The leftist patriarchy.
Stop
Right.
dating
I'll-
ERP to ancient politics, because some people are going to watch this and be like, what?
Move on to the super chats then. Because super chats are important too.
Alright, but not bad.
Why did 666 says, so just watched the Northman Viking movie, was awesome, and Arch, the Christians were right to exterminate and geld your culture and religion. No, they were not. They were savages.
He's like,
Very
mein
inhuman.
Volk, mein Lieben.
I haven't seen the Northman yet. I've seen the promotional stuff and it looked cringe. David Donovan, I thought I would be very late, but thank God you were stopped until I was ready. God is good. Ketchup decided to ruin it all.
And unfortunately, boss people at work are, it's like, we need to do a mandatory meeting so everyone's on the same page. And I asked, do I have to be there? And they're like, yes.
They said
You're not gonna hear
mandatory, you
anything
deaf
need."
monkey. And it's like, okay.
I'm just like, but I need to go and kill things.
Now, here's the question. I do have speak language anyone, and I don't think any of us speak dwarf.
Yeah, you should maybe brush up on your dwarven on the way there.
You probably should, yes.
Just Gnarl sitting on the cart with a Dwarf for Dummies book.
Which he reads in a few hours, much like Zomboid does things.
You hear the page turning as the cart's just rolling along.
I have heard that sound too many times. David O'Donovan also says, what do you call Dev driving a truck? Greenpeace.
Yeah.
I was going to say power outages.
Dev is an
All right, guys,
eco-terrorist.
I'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Dev.
Sheldon Barfield Gibbs, if your headlights are flickering, pulsing, get your alternator and battery checked. Once the alternator breaks, the battery drains while the car runs until it dies on the highway. Fun times.
I'm fairly confident it's actually my the little circuit board. That's the issue, not necessarily the alternator. But I will get it checked. The problem with these modern vehicles, I can't just go to my pop's shop and we look in the hood because it's all fucking electronic nowadays.
A lot of electronics.
I need to finally get time. I only drive during the daytime though to avoid any possible lights
He's
just
worried
turning
about
off.
the vampires.
Yeah, I'm actually more worried about driving down the road and then my lights just turn off. I'm like, fun. Fun.
And then Kyle died in a violent 15-car pileup in Minnesota.
It would be on a back road. If anything, it'd be a car. If I was lucky.
Car pileup.
It'd be likely just my car in a ditch upside down.
Lord of the Opossum says, what would your rat sports team's name be? The Running Rodents, of course. I had a Blood Bowl team named that, but Kyle doesn't want to play Blood Bowl because he's sad and pathetic.
I just don't like Blood Bowl. I like watching people play it. Like my friends watch and hearing Doge and you talk about it. But like for some reason when I play it, I'm like I feel my soul like drain out of my body. I'm like, ooh, there it goes.
It's either that or more Dota, Kyle.
I also like how broken Doge sounded. That was kind of funny. It just sounded very defeated. Barch broke Doge.
Maleficus Shaikan says, I love just how Skaven-like the party has become. They were very cruel today. They didn't kill the child, though.
The thing is, I was going to.
Kill the
until
kid?
I remembered.
What's
Yeah,
with you
they
guys
was-
killing children? What the hell?
Free servant.
Yeah, I was gonna. No. The thing is, Cricket stole from us.
Carsnake
Never
doesn't
forget.
believe Cricket stole from us.
We all Like everybody saw him slip the gold into Crickett's
Yeah.
pockets. Like I don't think anyone failed that perception roll.
Yeah, no,
So
none
just
of us
to kind
did.
of explain, no, to explain it. So it's like it's in the middle of the night. Who's gonna have an easier time to sneak into a room, like a kid or a full-grown rat?
Full-grown rat, because full-grown rat's gonna be experienced.
Mm-hmm. And he's the one that drugged me.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, well,
Karsnick is pretty confident that it was the old man.
Yep.
Also, you need to stop misgendering everyone, calling them men, Kyle. That's very disgusting and bigoted.
Quiet woman. He's like, "Eh."
Speciesist. I would imagine that would be somewhat of an insult. You fight like humans.
You fight like
Man
man
things.
things. Yeah, there you go.
It's like
Note that the Opossum also says, Disco, when will you join Kyle and become a VTuber? The Scottish VTuber market is ripe for the taking.
He's already done it, right?
Technically, I'm a PNG tuber.
When are you gonna get the full rig? Like, nah.
That sounds
Just like never.
expensive.
Disgusting. Naro now knows dwarf.
Or the Opossum also says, Disco poops in the bedroom, taking lessons from Amber Heard. Hashtag justice for Johnny. Hashtag beat Gibbs.
Look,
Hashtag
if he
future
had
VTuber.
poisoned me and like made me unwell, I absolutely would have covered his tavern room and shit. Just like
And also,
Disco's
sorry,
the idea of
dwarven
vengeance
What
is
is it?
pooping on the
Casual.
walls.
would have been his own fault. Like
Cruel
you
and
don't
unusual.
poison someone in your own tavern unless you want to clean it up. Life lessons.
Black 1917 says, Kill guards, take weapons. Yes, yes. Sadly, Kyle pussied out of the reasonable thing to do.
Listen, I would have, but I actually kind of liked the outcome of what we had.
Vagina.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
outcome was
Opossums
more
quickly summon
interesting.
demons, Kyle.
That was Plan B.
That was Plan B. Plan B, summon demons, walk out and be like, I had no idea how they all got murdered. Clearly not us. No blood on my clothes. No blood.
I do have a beautiful new icon for the demons as well, so I almost half wanted you to summon them, because it was a beautiful little icon. I quite enjoyed it.
Ah. Now I'm curious. A dangerous thing.
Arch question.
Question.
Common knowledge covers like the general knowledge you would know about like a given group of people, yeah?
Yes, it's a general. It's everything, basically.
So, question then, because I'm seeing in the list for common knowledge dwarves. Would that cover both the regular and chaos dwarves?
No, I'd say common knowledge chaos would be more applicable to the chaos dwarves, because the chaos dwarves and the dwarves are very different.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the case. I was just curious because I was looking at that and they didn't they didn't denote like chaos dwarves as a separate thing.
Partially because Games Workshop hasn't cared about the poor chaos
Because
dwarves
it's like
for many years.
it's listing as examples like Border Prince, Bretonnia, dwarves, elves, the Empire, Estalia, halflings, Kislev, Norska, ogres, Tilia, and the wastes.
Mhm. General knowledge chaos would give you a better chance with the chaos dwarves. General knowledge chaos dwarves would give you an even better chance. Very specific, though.
Yeah, and I won't waste the XP on that. Already speaking their filthy language.
It seems unreasonable for a Skaven to speak Dwarven at all.
Yeah, I can just imagine him sitting on the cart with a book like Dwarven for Dummies.
Especially after having studied for about 5 minutes.
He remembered Queekish. It's like, okay, fine. I will use the pay to win XP to just download Dwarvish. Or sorry, it is specifically called Kazalid.
Oh, Lord of the Possum says, Hans, will this make me angry? Rolls dice. Yes, it will. Start spinning Godrat by the tail like Mario does Bowser. It always confused me how little Mario could do that to Bowser. It seemed unreasonable.
Mario is indeed sometimes a very cruel individual. Like if you go off the original like pamphlets for Mario, it's like every block you destroy is actually a citizen of the Mushroom Kingdom.
It
Yeah,
seems
apparently.
weird. Terrible.
I love the silence. Just awkward.
Well, I thought Barge was reading.
He's blonde.
I am reading. But something else.
Oh my god.
And I'm also looking over my potential things I can get.
Calm down, Carl. Carl. Also, Alpha says Hans is about to prove might makes right.
I mean, we were right. Hans was having some really bad intimidate rolls today.
As always.
Bad. It's really funny. Bad in quotes. 90. Like roll a 90. Still technically a success.
It's like, what are you doing, Hans?
It's more like the disappointment of you should have been scarier. You were still scary, just not as scary as could have been.
They just look at you like, frankly, we're disappointed.
It's like, you're scary by default, but you really didn't put any effort into that one.
Look, I just need to kill a demon of note, and then I can get the unsettling trait from Demon Slayer.
Still a
Demon
little
of note.
disappointing. You can kill Kyle. He's pretty noteworthy to the demons right now. Like, he summons us for no
And
reason.
then I can have his skull.
All the time. He's always fucking with us demons. We just want to live our lives alone.
I really hope the next time you summon them, they're just Matt Damons.
Just a bunch of Matt Damons. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Monkey342 Games says, yes, maim them, burn them, sound them.
Ooh.
It's terrible.
Kinky.
Maranga2 says, curse you, I am listening to your Skaven whilst playing a Skaven in Mordheim on PC and assembling Skaven minis on the side. That is indeed an unfortunate fate.
That is
Lord
many
of
Notification
Possums.
went draft.
Dev looks at hand saying, are you going to kill that kid or can I?
True.
Dev does have a track record.
Murder hobo.
does.
Dev is remarkably cruel to small children. This is true.
Tried to murder the rat we found that one time. Tried to murder the children. I'm surprised. You know what? To Dev's credit, maybe Rattata has experienced character growth. He didn't try to murder.
Busy eating.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. But I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here. Come on, let's be nice for Jay. Can't we all get
Is
along?
he stuffing his mouth instead?
There is no peace.
Hungry Dev.
Where is he? Could he be inside of a tree?
Well, it's not too hard to say where is
Well,
he. You just
once,
look out the
wasn't he?
window. Oh, there he is.
I think he was once inside a tree.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Fenrir, 44. No, Kib, don't you throw poor Hans under the bus. The only reason you went for the guard plot was the pointy tard hat. You denied it. Was the pointy hat? Was that why?
I
like
think
how
he
I
might
called
be
the
on
joke.
drugs.
Kyle was getting flack for it.
It is funny. And it's like, let's call it a vote. And then Kibbs is like, okay. Last time I trust hands, I bet.
Tire prints all over Kyle's tiny little back forevermore.
Lots of cars.
To be fair,
Traffic heavy.
he probably did deserve it.
That's normally your argument with everything. Like,
Yeah,
to
but
be
it's also
fair.
usually the correct
Yes.
argument.
And he, I don't think so, Blondie. I don't think so.
Reverend Nose says, for Arch, will we ever see a video on the Raptors? Their lore and perhaps comparing them to the Primaris, since they are both supposed to be a Sartes 2.0. Well, very simple. Primaris, gay. Raptors, okay. There you go. Done.
Beast.
You know what's really funny? When he asked about raptors, my first thought was not 40K, but Jurassic Park.
Rare. Oh my god, the
Come on,
Jurassic
you.
Park's open doors. I remember that.
Black 917, hi opossums. And Lord of the Opossums, hi Black. Look at that, they're communicating.
They do that. They do that everywhere they go.
Everybody wins.
Black Knight 17 says, everyone remember to the video. And then he has to send another one saying, like the video, I mean. Poor Black. Axelhead88, now that GW has denounced hate, when can we expect a Neoth the Imperials RP? Would be fun to use the Wrath and Glory system since it illustrates as being so very inclusive. I do hate everything about everything. Straight up.
I don't
Lord of the
understand
Blossoms.
these words.
Imagine Kyle leading the Council of 13 against the Chaos Dwarfs, the last grand war for the Skaven.
It'll be beautiful. We have to get to that arc yet. So we're going to be a while.
It might take a while, yes. Lord of the Blossom also says, a Disco's VTuber model would look like the Scottish girl from Fallout 4. Her brand would be to be mean to the viewers, calling them her pay pigs.
I'm not mean to the viewers. I'm mean to my co-hosts.
I could see
to the
that
viewers.
Disco's always been a little bit grumpy.
Her new nickname? Grumpsco.
Grumpsco.
Got a nice sound to it.
Viking Kiwi says, just stick your arm out the window and use a flashlight during the night, Kyle. You should do that. Kyle is a silly, silly child.
Project Zomboid has taught me that the big flashlights are actually more powerful than headlights. It's true.
That is true.
Because that's what you do, that's what we do in Project Zomboid. You just turn on a flashlight and you can see further.
Pretty much. And finally, Glowy says, Kibbs, I feel your pain when it comes to these new vehicles. They are packed in like sardines. I mean, the older vehicles. Being able to get your hands in with a wrench. Now, you either need an extension or take out 3 other things to get at something. That is correct, and that is intentional. They do this because you are not supposed to be fixing your own car. They want to charge you to fix it. And they want to earn even more money by leasing licenses to the software required to fix the car to mechanics.
It also doesn't help that it's a Volkswagen as well, and those gosh darn damnable Germans. There's 30 parts for everything. Like my window broke on my right-hand side door, so I had to take the entire door apart to fix it. When I reassembled the door, the lock broke. Somehow. I don't even know how. And so now I still have to take apart the door again to fix the lock, because the passenger seat in the front side just won't unlock anymore. God damn it. It's always something.
Foolish child.
Our manufacturers do despise the right to repair.
They do.
Costs a lot of money, okay?
For them,
Really
yes.
does. Black Knight 17, George would have his own VTube avatar. He should, but it would be difficult to make the microphone differentiate between the two.
I feel like Black's like, no, he would have his own avatar. Like, it's not optional.
Artemis 12, I swear that YouTube is stealth deleting art videos. There are videos I remember in law that aren't there anymore, and not because he hated them. Or maybe I just simply never re-unhid them. But the thing is, I clicked, like, reveal all after the hack, so everything should be revealed. And yet there are videos, apparently, that aren't back up, which confuses me. But hey, more content for me to cover later on, I guess.
This is the first time on the channel I'm doing this, and everyone's like, wait a minute, I remember you did this. It's like, can you find the proof? I thought not.
Yeah, can't. You have no idea whether this has been done before, so you're just gonna have to watch it all over again.
It does seem familiar.
Just release the exact same video.
That would maybe be pushing it a pinch too far. Like, hold on.
Update keep the same visuals, just update the audio.
No, that'd be way more work. Keep the audio, update the visuals.
Nah.
Just move some of the audio around.
Do that to the entire Siege of Rax video and just re-upload all of it. Like, hey, you don't know. Viking Kiwi says, hashtag forever stream. No, Viking Kiwi, you dirty, traitorous son of a child. Something. We have gone through all of the super chats, every last one of them, because we are a good and honorable people. Not Dev, though. He skips out as usual, but that's because he's Dev. And he also says, when will you ever get Arch playthroughs again and emotes? Well, the emotes require me to turn on the paid subscription service. Maybe. And you'll get playthroughs when I get internet to stream. There you go.
Hopefully soon.
6 months to a year, as in soon, yes.
Soon TM.
Yes, TM indeed. But thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again next week, where next week's Artcast, we are going to have a very, very, very cool guest on, a fan animator for 40k who has not been sued by Games Workshop yet. This is a good thing. A very good thing.
Gonna be cool.
Gonna be very cool.
But you have
And
supers.
Artemis, shut it, Slutimus.
Get more.
Like, I didn't. The new Conrad Kurz video was very different. Okay, very different. There you go. Very different.
Next one. He just sits there in silence. He's just angry. He's like,
Glow in the Dark says he's a homosexual. There we go. Now we're done. Thank you all for your super generous donations.
You're turning
and
into
we'll see you all
me.
again next week.
You're turning into me.
Shut up, Kyle. I'm better than you. There. We ended on I'm better than